Welcome to the NFL Monday Night Pregame Talk with Coach Coyote. Tonight's game is the Los Angeles Chargers versus the New York Jets. On the injury list that are not playing tonight for the Los Angeles Chargers are running back Elijah Dotson, running back Isaiah Spiller, outside linebacker Zach Bailey, defensive line Scott Matlock, and safety Jalen Hawkins. For the New York Jets, they have running back Israel Kananda. I said that wrong. I try again. Israel Abanikanda. Wide receiver Jason Brownlee. Wide receiver Randall Cobb. Outside linebacker Dennis Kelly. Defensive end Carl Lawson. Linebacker Chaz Surratt. And defensive back Jared Bernard Converse. Tonight, the Los Angeles Chargers are favored by 3 points. So the Jets versus Chargers, the spread Los Angeles -3. And the over-under is 39.5 points. The Jets versus Chargers money line, Los Angeles is minus 183, and New York is plus 153. This is a game that has both offenses struggling to put points on, mostly the New York Jets. I don't expect the Jets to score many points. If they score more than 15, it's a good day, but don't expect New York to score more than 21 points or 24. Definitely not over 24. Now, when it comes to the Los Angeles Chargers, they should score more than 24 points. They should get their act together tonight, I should say. Get their game tonight and have Herbert running amok and making big plays, big throws. But it's a tough defense to do it against. New York Jets defense is a very tough one to do anything like that against. But we did have a lot of notable injuries on the defense for New York. But still, their defensive scheme is good, and they have a good defense. If it wasn't for their defense, they would. I don't even know how New York would fare in this matchup. But if it's a good game by the Chargers, they should score more than 24. It's just I don't see the New York Jets scoring in a shootout. Like, they're not going to be able to do a shootout. They rely heavily on the defense. New York Jets are going to rely heavily on the defense to keep them in the game. And they just get, and the New York Jets will need Zach Wilson to just be a quarterback, be an NFL caliber quarterback. He doesn't have to be a top 10 NFL quarterback tonight. He just has to be an NFL quarterback and get more than 18 points. And if the defense could keep down the Chargers to less than 24 points, they should have a good game out of it. This should make for a good game. Right now, I'm going to make a prediction. I'm going to say that the Chargers will beat the spread. It says 3, but it's usually 3.5. Like, it's usually 0.5. But if it is 3.5, I'm going to say that the Chargers will cover the spread. I should say, they will cover the spread. They're down 3. Well, but I was going to say 3.5. Um, I'm going to say that the Los Angeles Chargers will cover the spread, and it should be a score like probably 27 to 19, 27 to 20, 27 to 18, something like that to New York Jets. 18 with the Jets losing. If the Jets win this game, it's going to be a really super defensive battle where they will score at least 21 points or more, maybe 23, 24 points, and keep the Chargers down to less than 21 or 21 and under. Maybe 20. It could be maybe 2 touchdowns and a field goal. We're looking under 20 possibly. So I have it down as the Los Angeles Chargers really needing this victory, and beating the New York Jets. Uh, let's see. By the third quarter, I'd still say New York could still be in this game by the third quarter, but by the fourth quarter, Chargers have got to take over and run away with it. Make it make it just hard for the Jets to come back. Field position is going to be very important in this one, where if the Chargers don't score and they're punting it away, they need to pin them deep in the end. Make New York work hard for it. Give the defense a cushion to let them have make it a few first downs, but they need to get New York to punt a lot. If New York keeps long sustained drives and still ends up, say, a punting, that's a win for. That is a super good win for Los Angeles, because when New York Jets offense is on a roll, they need to score, because they may not get that opportunity again. So when the Jets are when the Jets are on offense and they're rolling and they're hot, they need to score. They need to score a major 6 points. But if they're doing good and a little stumble and they get a field goal, it's okay in the Jets plan. Now for the Los Angeles Chargers, they need to be a team that just says we have to win. Don't get in the face like whatever happened yesterday with Josh Allen. I don't know if he was taunting it or not. I don't think he was taunting, but you don't need to like let everything get like all the talk, like you know this is like you can't like for the quarterbacks of a major NFL team I should say, is not to let all that talk get to the player. Like don't like yesterday, that finger pointing was just an overreaction from Josh Allen, in my opinion. Is to saying that I got this, okay, and to me it was like, okay, you got that one, but uh, I don't know what happened there. Was he taunting? You can't point. I guess he could say. He could have said things like, "Oh, you can't get me. You can't get me. Whatever. You're never gonna touch this. You're never gonna touch this." But I guess now you can't point at players, and I understand why. The like the game will get out of control if people are are like pointing out to players, like they're gonna say, "Who's next?" Who's next to go down hard. And it's just we we're it's supposed to be a football game, and not just a game of trash talk. The game is long enough as it is. We don't need way more whistles, play bone dead because for taunting calls and all that. So that's that was not. I don't think that's going to happen tonight. We don't like. What I'm trying to say is, like, when it comes to Justin Herbert is like someone like Justin Herbert is look what happened to Allen yesterday, and don't let all the football talk uh, between the Monday night and the Thursday night, and of course on the off nights with all these with your NFL pundits. You know, of course they need, like, the pundits. They just like to bring up stuff. Hopefully, it gets the attention of players, and their goal is for ratings and try to keep the ratings. Now, like, so that's why I meant when I said to not listen for the quarterbacks, not listen to all that. Just block it all out, and play the game. Like I'm saying, that Josh Allen took one for all the quarterbacks, and like, don't just calm down. Don't let it get to you. Don't let all the hype get to you. The pregame hype and that. Just tonight, Justin Herbert needs to go in there and just take care of business. Just do his part. But I know he doesn't need a person like me to say this. Of course, he's going to do it himself. He's not. He doesn't need anyone to say it to him. He's motivated as it is. It's just a matter. I just seen, like, what happened yesterday. Just don't need to get absorbed, like too absorbed in, like, for the players. Don't get too absorbed into all that pregame talk. Just play the game. Let's see. Yeah, there's no benefit to trash talking, anyways. That just the players get a chance to do it back, and that it just gets worse. So, but overall, I'm saying that from 2 minutes to 8 o'clock and 20 minutes to kickoff is that I'm seeing like I said a few minutes ago, I should say, that I'm gonna stick with my call. I'm gonna pick the Chargers to win tonight, and I'm gonna go out and say they are going to beat the 3-point spread. So with that, with Coach Coyote saying over and out.